You're listening to Jimbo and Casio on Rocket 95.1.
Hey, it's Jimbo and Casio and Ed from the Deep Comics and Games, and Trevor.
AK, you might know him as young Bruce Wayne on Gotham. We're very honored to have you here, sir.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about, we do characters every week. We're going to talk about, are we going to talk about Falcone or Mooney today? Which one?
I don't know.
Hey, we could do a two for.
You want to talk about Falcone or Mooney?
Mooney or Falcone?
Whoever we talk
Okay.
about, I say hands down, this past Monday is the best episode of Gotham this season. So who are we going to talk about Falcone?
Sure, let's go.
Sure, let's talk about Falcone.
Because he hired Jar Jar.
Here comes Sarah Beth.
Sarah
She's
Beth's
gonna join
in.
us.
Jar Jar.
This is your favorite character.
Falcone is by far my favorite character on the whole entire show. I say it from the very first episode, and I say it every single episode. He is just so good. Everything he does.
Sarah
Yes,
Beth's
all the
boots,
best.
everybody. Sarah Beth's boots.
OMG totes fresh galoshes.
So,
Galoshes.
If Falcone could wear my boots, that would be even better.
And Falcone wears suspenders, which I think is a
Is that
spectacular
a thing for
look.
you, Sarah Beth? Suspenders?
It could be a thing, yeah.
I'm wearing suspenders tomorrow.
Hey, so
she
what's
could
your...
be the creepy girl that lives with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
yeah.
He just
That's-
does chores.
She's fun.
What's your deal with Falcone? Why were you
He
drawn to
always
him?
has the very best lines. When we picked out our trading cards for our premiere party, I had to go through and pick out all the lines that we're going to put on our trading cards. And so when I got to Falcone, I wrote down a bunch of things that he said, and I'm like, oh my gosh, everything he says is epic. And so I've just been a fan of his personality.
He's had men murdered before, right?
It's
Yeah,
bad.
he's-
Good. Bad.
It's bad. It's good.
Girls love bad guys. Yeah.
Don Carmine Falcone.
and my thing about him was, when Mooney was saying, he's walking around like he knows something we don't, which of course he did.
He did, yeah.
But that was my thing as I looked at him. I was like, no, that's the boss right there. He's the guy that he's not panicking. He's like, yeah, everything seems to be in a whirlwind here, but I got this.
Yeah, that's why he's in charge.
Control.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but I loved that little twist at the end with Penguin coming out and.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Penguin now.
I had this moment this is amazing. Just so excited.
He somewhere between 2 episodes ago and this past one, Penguin has now a foot twist. Did y'all notice that?
Really
it's
bad.
like full
No,
on.
he's done
sorta
it.
had it at
He's
first.
done it. They're just showing it more to show the walk more to
Yeah.
get him even more and more.
He kind of at the earlier this season he kind of shuffled a little bit, but now he's got the full on Penguin, dun, 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 and he's even walking with the umbrella.
It's cold weather. Makes it stiffen up a little bit.
It's really. You mean, plus
It's
he did
arthritis.
fall into that river for a while. If it's like the Hudson
Yeah.
or something, it could
Right.
be.
Right now, everybody. By the
know,
way,
right.
everybody knows now that he's not dead. The police department knows. The internal investigations division of the police department isn't going to charge anybody for the murder. So that storyline's over.
It's very interesting that you talked about the end when the Penguin, we revealed that the Penguin was basically a spy for Falcone. That he's basically listening to what Penguin says, though. He decided to let Gordon.
Yeah.
It started with him going, let Gordon be the one that's supposed to kill me. Go with the plan. He went with that. Now he's going, hey, you got a power. I can see something's going on there. And again, he let the Penguin talk him into letting Gordon live. That's a big deal.
It's a huge deal, and I think Penguin just rose to his right-hand man status.
I think so too.
On
And
both sides of the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maroney,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Penguin had some pretty good lines too. When we're talking about the good
Yeah.
lines, of the whole. Oh, I'm
line.
so sorry. I'm so sorry if I offended you.
Great line.
The entire scene where he takes out the guy at the drug bust, where they kidnap,
Yeah,
they
Nico.
take all the drugs
yeah,
and money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he turns on him right there and stabs him.
Yeah.
That entire monologue was epic by him.
Did we wrap
Okay.
this up? Are we done?
No, we gotta talk about the Falcone and Maroney
What?
thing.
Oh yeah.
The kiss stuff.
We'll just pick
Well,
it up.
it makes
We'll add
it
to
does it makes a lot more
Apparently
sense.
The guy on guy action too.
Yeah. It makes
very awkward.
it makes a lot more sense
It was
why.
just so epic how they were had so much respect for each other, and it was just this
Well, they didn't really though, because Falcone already knew. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let you keep Penguin. Of course I'm gonna let you keep Penguin. He works for me. So it makes more sense at the end.
yeah.
Whereas when it was going on, I was like, well, why is he taking a toxic dump and saying, oh yeah, that's good, whatever.
Won't take anything.
So yeah, whatever is fine,
So I have
Is that company that ships poo to people? Operated out of there?
Poop Express.
Yeah, Poop Express. We'll take that company. That's fine.
So, what was Falcone in comic books?
Falcone is he's a mobster leader in the comic books too. He's not super powered, but he is super brutal, and he is right now in China. I think Batman has again ejected him from Gotham. So he did a big thing just now. They did a thing where they framed Gordon. They blew up a train and killed hundreds of people and framed Gordon for it. And Falcone had his hands in that. That's currently, and Falcone had his hands in that, which Batman kicked him out of Gotham again. So.
But there you go, Sarah Beth's intro because it's her favorite character.
And
That'll be our
Trevor.
show for this week. Falcone, our subject. Next week, someone else from the cast of Gotham. Thanks for joining us. Jimbo and Casio, Sarah Beth, Ed from the Deep Comics and Games, and our man Trevor.
Trevor say, go Batman!
Go Batman. You want to sing?
Trevor's out.